So it's a bit of an interesting build, I tell you that. It's definitely it's an interesting way of going about it. But turned out differently than I thought, but it actually works. Works quite well. All right, let me see what we're doing here. So I marked the holes through the screws. Boy, this is really fun. Building a PC case from the ground up. This is building one from the ground up. I need to put some holes in there. Sugar would not good. I'm going to use that instead. So that be a little different for this project. So, man, I'm going to tell you something. This is the best birthday ever. I get a chance to build stuff. This is one of the things I love to do the most. This is building something from the ground up. The wood, which I thought was going to be much thicker, which is actually thinner. But it still works out fantastic for what I'm doing here. I'm having a ball. Man, I tell you, you can't have any more fun than this. It's like building with Legos. Oh God, it's been blessing, blessing, blessing. That's not so many levels. So many levels. Alright, let me see. Oh, I need that. I'll have it here. Anyway. So we're going to use our little piece here to drill in our holes right there. Alright, that's going to come in nice here. Makes you think a little bit more sharper. The sharper can we have in here for this thing? Oh, we do have something better than that. Alright, cool. Let's take this instead. Alright, what are we doing here? So if I have no part of that, one thing just a little bit right there. That should do a job. Perfectly, yes. Cool. All right. Motherboard case screws will be going in shortly. There we go. Motherboard case screws will be going in shortly. Let's get that ready. Make sure we got the right stuff over here to get that going. This is the best birthday ever, I tell you. Laura came in and cleared my account, got it back to normal. Awesome. So, God is amazing. Got a platform that's blowing up right now. It's awesome. That was great. That was great. I've been so excited this time. Safety guys, goodness. Oh, we got the fan blowing up, that's why. Sheesh, I got dust in my eyes, man. Shouldn't have that much on that. This came out a little crazier than I thought, but I actually like it. Let me see if I can get on this motherboard and pop that one up together at the same time. Where the heck you at? You need to go somewhere. You here? Just sit right there. Oh, nice. Oh, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm blocking that. That is a perfect size. It doesn't have to have a fan blowing on you at the same time while you're doing this. That went in perfectly. Chicken 22. Yeah. Nice, nice. Don't worry, you got plenty of them. Plenty of them. No, you don't. You're not going to fall over and step on you and break it. You're going to stay right there where you belong. Thank you. All right, that's cool. So already here I have Velcro, which I'm going to connect this together with Velcro, definitely with Velcro system for that. And let me see. Definitely go Velcro for that. You got a gross system I'm putting up on the top of here. I had to go pick up some popsicle sticks and make my own wooden grill. We're going to stain all this right here, wrapping the vines. Machine's going in the back. This building is sections that I need to basically install in a hard drive and all that stuff. Man, that went in so well, I didn't even have to glue that in. That really went in that tight that I really don't even have to glue that in. It just went right on in. That's actually fantastic. These little hobby sticks, I thought the sticks were going to be wider than this. When I opened up, I was like, wait a minute, why is the box so freaking light? I'm like, I saw them, I was like, oh shoot. They're not as thick as I thought they were going to be. But they work perfectly. They're the perfect size for building. Get off, really? Seriously? You've got to be kidding me. That did not just grip my boot that way. But they're the perfect size for building with. They're perfect. Move all this stuff out of the way. I guess when the Lord gave us the word wooden PC, he was not joking, was he? This is the design I saw. I told you. The Lord gave us this design on how we're going to build our PCs from now on. That's what I had in my head. I told you, Lord blessed us with a whole new design of building our own PC racks. So is this all going to look like this? No, we're going to actually have some wood. We got more vines to put through. There's vines and flowers. There's all kinds of stuff we got to put in here. This is not even anywhere near done. So right now, just get this machine. We got to put all the parts in. I'm going to set everything together. This is a crazy modification, even saying like building all your stuff from the freaking ground up, man. This is really crazy. So, something different. Got to keep on moving. You got it in there. I've got a nice connection in there. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to get that. I'm going to put that back on first. I'm going to put that that way. See the hole. So you can't see this. Oh man, I love this, man. This is the best part. This is modded at its funnest, man. We can just do it all from the ground up, you know. From the ground up. Look at that. Look at that. The whole thing went in perfectly. It went in freaking perfect. It lined up, no measuring, just all lined up. The Lord just directed me where to go, where to put everything. This is all done without basically using a leveler. All perfectly done. This is how I told you how amazing God is. We got the motherboard here, liquid cooling system. It's going to rest up here. We got the power supply and bring it back here. Oh man, this is going to come out looking cool. I definitely want to put my machine in there. My robot's sitting over there waiting to be added in. I think the one I'm going to do over here with the freezer, I'm going to do it with PVC piping. That's the best way to do it. I'm glad I didn't go with the wooden case. This is better here. But we're going to do that one with PVC piping, which I think is going to be sick. We're going to run a whole pipe system with leaky pipes and all that stuff. Might put some Mario Brothers in there too, because I've been dying to do a Mario Brothers setup. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that one all out of pipes. So I guess just wooden PC, I mean, the Lord's just going to expand the master plan on getting it all done. That's what he's going to do. He always does that. He always blesses us. Man, we got the account wiped and cleaned off. That was beautiful right there. That's amazing by God. And then I had, all my friends and family contact me for my happy birthday and all that stuff. I mean, I'm having a ball. I'm having a good time. I really am. Found some candy too. This is getting better. Anyway, I kept asking, what are you doing for your birthday? I'm doing something that I love to do. This is what I love to do. This one's up like that. That's why I explain to some people like, me being happy don't take much, Working on any project. That's all I need. Make me happy. Not need much. That's when Nancy said, "Oh, my girlfriend split up. You must be lonely." You have no idea how my brain functions. It's virtually impossible. I'm always building something in my head, always. There's all these micro projects that come up and figure out how this is built and how that's built. It just goes on all day long. It's like living inside of a dictionary all day long. Just always building and thinking of something different. I don't have the room in here for anybody but me, that's it. Of course, Taco, yeah, my cat, my family, but other than that, I can't share this. I don't have the time. I'm too busy building. Well, I hope I get a chance to do this in heaven. To build stuff. I like working with my hands, I do. So, when they say you must be, no, my brain functions differently. You ever seen people walk around with books all the time? They got crazy looking hair and, clothes don't match and all that. They don't care about that. They don't care about the clothing. They don't care about the hair. They care about that book. That's all their world at the end of the day. It's that book. They're studying and building, designing, learning. That's what it's all about. I can wear the same pair of pants every single day. Don't care. I can never cut my hair. Don't care. But as long as I got tools and equipment and stuff to work with every single day, I'm the happiest person on the face of the planet. Like I said, today's my birthday. I got people inviting me at the parties and all that stuff. I don't want to go. I want to stay here and I want to build stuff. That's all I want to do. I'm happy. There are people like that in life. I freaking love it. Look what we got here. I'm so happy about this. God is amazing. Man, this thing is cool looking. And I can build, he's giving me ideas right now, as we speak, on different forms of schematic of building different forms of types of cases. Like I said, I was looking at the case over there. I was thinking, Luke was like, we're going to put that with PVC piping. We're going to do that next. PVC pipe. We're going to hook up a whole PVC piping. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some of the tubing so you can see right through it, put a peekaboo window so you can look like it's water flow. Oh, that is an amazing, amazing blessing. Can you imagine building a PVC pipe and it has peekaboo windows so it looks like you're watching water flush back and forth through it. When it's all done with lead lights and chasers. We're going to have a ball, man. I'm telling you, we're just having so much fun here. You know the sad thing about it is, this makes people angry. It does. It makes people angry to see me enjoying and having this much fun with the Lord. It makes them angry. But remember, God knows what you're thinking before you're thinking. So, everything you do is written in judgment. So, again, stop it. getting in trouble. You get yourself in a lot of trouble. Like I said, we're not promised tomorrow. Do something right. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's beautiful. I'm happy. All right. I do want to put positioning my there, but not too far because I'm going to put my robot back there. My robot's going to be back there. Yeah, my robot's going to be there. And I'm definitely going to be dog foaming this down. So that attached there. And it's power supply and cord there. Oh, excuse me. Don't we have a fan system around here somewhere? A fan for this? We should have built a fan for this. Oh. Oh, you know, it's funny. You never know what Loris has to do, right? I put this bracket right here, right? I have no idea why. I was going to, what it's going to do with this. Oh, look, watch this. It fits perfectly on that. Is that crazy? I didn't even plan that. That's how amazing God is. See that? That's how amazing He is. I didn't even plan that at all, period. Alright, so we have this here. I'm going to use a hard drive collect. Here, I don't want it to stick out. I think back here would be the best place to put it. That would be the best place to put the hard drive, back there. Oh, yeah, there you. How dare you? I'm going to get on this side. Much better. See it better that way. Go do this way, bro. It'll be much easier. This one here. Let's say take it here and here would be a perfect shot for it. I'd rather have it here and here. Yeah. I think this will do that. Gotta wait for this to heat up. I was looking at some heavy duty industrial glue, which I'm gonna be picking up next. that's funny too, because we're doing some zombie killing, and someone was playing that song in the background, Sunshine Day. It was hilarious. It was perfect. It was the perfect song for the zombie killing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, we got a new box. So we're going to take this is 12 by 12. We're going to take a 12 by 12 wooden platform, connect it to the bottom. That's going to be glued onto that, make it much more sturdier. Top and definitely going to leave open, sides and definitely going to leave open. So these areas you see right here, these are where the bracket pieces are at. There's no screws in them, they're just glued in. I got to get these micro little small screws to punch in there. As a matter of fact, I got the drill here. I can punch them in now. Glue them and punch them in so they don't go anywhere. Because the bigger ones are cracking them, so we have to use some small ones to do it. So I'm going to punch them hole with the drill, throw some glue in there, punch them right in, and it'll be sealed in. So all this will be all bracketed in with no problem. Next time, use some smaller brackets. Definitely much smaller micro screws. It's a sunshine day. That's an actual real song, but I thought it was just something for the show. It's an actual real song. The Brady Bunch was into music. Their own band. But they couldn't compete with the Partridge Family because they actually were a band. They could sing. Greg could sing. I know that Greg could definitely sing. Remember, the Brady Bunch goes to Hawaii and what's it called? Tarantula? Got caught in the bag. They got in some kind of voodoo spell. Somebody took a statue or something. I'm gonna watch that tonight. I'm definitely watching it. So I'm watching Chips. I'm watching all the same thing. Chips. We're gonna watch Fantasy Island. We're gonna watch Love Boat. Oh, the classics. I'm one of the classics. I'm watching all of them. I'm watching nothing but classics tonight. Come on board. Love Boat. Oh, man, that's the kid, man. Brings back a lot of memories, man. I wish I could go back. Everybody wishes they can go back to that timeline, right? Saturday morning cartoons. I miss them so much. I really do miss Saturday morning cartoons. Boy, I tell you, the Gen Z does not understand the cartoon lineup, man. The cartoon lineup was amazing. That was the highlight of your day when you was a kid. That cartoon lineup. When Saturday came up, you was up bright and early with a bowl of cereal, just sitting there in front of this TV. You didn't even know what to watch. It was overwhelming. Channel 3 was showing something. Channel 10 was showing something. Channel 6 was doing something. And then when all the cartoons were over, you had that Kung Fu Theater and Creature Double Feature to watch. Oh, man, I'm telling you. I miss all that. Creature Double Feature came with Channel 48. I remember that. Yeah, I miss those days. Yeah. I remember watching soap operas. I had to watch soap operas, and my sisters got done watching soap operas. I could watch my cartoons. And it was as the worlds turned, all my children in General Hospital ended up getting addicted to watching soap operas when I was a kid, sitting around watching them. My sisters watching them. Man, I tell you, that was good TV. That was good TV. None of that drama nonsense and all that drama TV, actual good TV. Miss all those days, man. Remember how they would announce specials? You could and they'd spin it around and say it's a special, and they would show like the Charlie Brown specials or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now you pay for those now. Yep. In 1968, I say it was a fantastic year. I loved it. Well, I don't remember. Of course, I was a baby, but still, it was an interesting year in '68. I grew up in an era where the cars were absolutely looking amazing. Like I grew up in the '70s. In the '70s, that's also amazing vehicles. The so-called Hellcat they got today. You've seen the vintage version of it. The one they had back in the day. Man, they had this big thing. They put these giant, massive wheels on the back and smaller wheels in the front, and they had these engines protruding through the freaking front of the hood. Man, the Trans Ams, the freaking T-tops, and the Z28s, and man, I'm telling you, the Thunderbirds. Sheesh, man, Some people had some muscle cars, man. And a lot of these people didn't take their cars to the dealership. A lot of people didn't go take their cars to be fixed. They're underneath the machines, fixing their own machines. Yep, did their own work at the end of the day. I was a pride and joy. Come home on a Saturday and have your car sitting out there in the driveway working on it. All the kids be sitting across the street one day hoping to get a car just like that. I know. My brothers had those cars. My brother Michael had a Trans Am Firebird T-top. It was black like Smokey and the Bandit. And my other one drove a Harley Davidson Chopper. That car, that motorcycle was gorgeous. But besides the Harley Davidson, he had a Judge. Yeah, he was in the big boy classics, a Judge. Man, I tell you. I look around and what did you guys, you got rid of all those cars? This is what you drive now compared to what you were driving back then. It's got to be kind of crazy if you drove those cars back then and now you drive the cars today. Man. Classics, driving the classics. Some people still got theirs. When I went to the car show, some people, up here we have a car show all the time, and some people still have their cars. But you know, you got to trade up and have a family and all that stuff, you know what I mean? You got to get the family car and all that stuff like that. You know, all that. Nothing wrong with that. I'll get something safe for the new ones. I built those for nothing because I thought I was going to actually drop them in, but now we don't even need them now. I do need my scissors. Country home. Country road, sorry, country road. Take me home. And we got the lawn and dirt paints today. I got the surface for the screen that came in today. We got the brackets for the screen. I forgot the staples, but you know, ain't no rush anyway. I'm still basically posting stuff to the site. We're posting stuff here, we're posting stuff to the site. The other site hasn't seen any of my videos. I'm backing up my videos over there. So, you know, I'll get a chance to drop some old ones over there. Show those off. You think I did today? I lost some taco. I thought, oh, you can explain that all. Hold on. I got you. Every time the owner comes in, he said, what are you building today? He building computers. I said, I broke them down. They're building this. I mean, you got to show me when you're done. I explained this stuff to me, man, you got to show me when I'm done, when you're done. So I'll be sending pictures of this. YouTube. Ooh. Right there going round. 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 Oh, I did that on the wrong way. Come on, where are your scissors? I tell you, I just had you. Your shows are on, man. I just put them on for you. I'm calling it scissors. Oh, we get to paint the butterflies today too. On top of it, maybe we get the butterflies too. Yes. I belong to Virginia. Take me home, country road. Take me home to the place. You know one thing I didn't like? I didn't like the fact that my ex played. It's gonna hurt some people when I say this. Black music. I like black music, don't get me wrong, but it's from my era of black music I like. You know, like Run DMC, all this stuff. The only rap music I listen to. You should listen to the new stuff. God, I hate that stuff so much. Come on, why don't you listen to your music? I like Dominican music. I freaking love it. Listen to Dominican music, Mexican music, all that music. Every Mexican's got the horns. Good gracious, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I like the old school. The old school. Yeah. But that's what I like. I thought she'd be listening to that kind of music, but no. Yeah. The other music. I can't stand that music. And you listen to your own people's music. I don't hear your people's music at the end of the day. I don't want to hear that music at the end of the day. This is music that they play. I know what it is. I'm gonna play it back and give it to my buddy. Say, yo, who sings this song? I would remember if I heard it again. It's a Mexican music. I want to talk to my buddy and say, hey, what's this right here? So he can give me the title of it so I can go buy it. No, I don't know. Tucker, how dare you? How dare you, Tucker? How dare you? I will bite you. What's he sniffing? What you doing, weirdo? Hey, you're doing good. And you're jacking up. You're doing good, now you're jacking up. Yeah, you better go. You were doing good, but now you're jacking up already. Barry boy. You better have knocked my charger out too. Alright, we gotta find scissors. We don't want to put the power supply in, but we can't find the scissors. This is already heated, right? So we got that already done. Where did you put the scissors at? I need it. What kind of hill does it use in scissors? Goodness, I swear, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to me. Where do you think we use the scissors? That's very kind, right? I swear sometimes I don't know about my life. I wonder, guys, you lose some stuff in some weirdest places you can possibly think. You lose stuff, I will lose them. Let's go search and find. They gotta be here somewhere. I just literally just had it. Knowing me, when I throw stuff, I put things in the weirdest places. Chances are, I put it somewhere in the weirdest places. So nothing there. What's going on in here? This is my paper drawer. And any scissors in here. Right, not in there. Right. Other drawer. Nothing in here, of course. What about underneath here? Anything underneath here? This cable's not supposed to be there. That's definitely not supposed to be there. Alright, it's not there. Let's check over here. Nothing back here. Nothing on the table. Gee, what's the reason? Man, you lose something, don't you? Well, that's fantastic. Alright. Let's mess this up. We gotta wait for that. Maybe it's something weird. Messed up when I tucked them at. I don't know where. Do I have them on me? Maybe I got them on me. Oh, that's a new staple gun I got over there. It's got a new staple gun. That cornet bird. Really? You gotta really put stuff up. I need to put a big container to stick everything in. Because I got the worst ever of losing stuff. Come on. How you going? Right there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just got those scissors. How in Sam Hill do I use my scissors? Let's do it. This is my habit. I put stuff in weird places. This is not used for a license. I wanted to get my license framed today, but I didn't get a chance to frame it. Alright, let's scoot all you to the side. I should be in one of the weirdest places in the world that I could have ever stuck a pair of scissors. Oh, there we go, found it. Weird places. One of the things I do, I stick things in strange places. Looked for a cell phone one time and found it in the refrigerator. Alright, good. Now we're cooking with gas. Hopefully not. Alright, let me see. Giant bullfrog coming in. Steven. There. Let me see. How you doing? This show it comes on. It's on it's on Facebook. These guys in the deli, they're all considered all Italian, but they're hilarious. Another guy comes in, he's always starting trouble with him. He's a Buffalo Bills fan. And he's like, how you doing? It's hilarious. I love that. I love watching it. You guys are funny. Alright, let me see. So I need you. I could put you here like so. And we can have the power supply here like this. And I can have the fan kicking in the back that way. To do it that way. I'm going to do it that way. That would be cool. Now I can see my fan. Let me get that launch back. I can see my fan right from there. That'd be nice. Okay, have it this way. Instead. Go this way. Where are the hard drives? I don't know. Hard drives. Like here. So maybe back to this here. It's here. It's not here. Yeah, yeah. I guess we come back around. So data connect right there. Connect here. And right there. Okay. I have to do the glue job over again. So, not a biggie. So we can see what, oh, that's what I fastened there nicely. me the fan and hard drive right there. The machine, let's see, robot. Trying to fit in here, bud. I'm gonna put you in here. Yep, so we got enough room with the Meadow Man, which will sit right up in there. And once we put the bottom base on, which I have to go order that piece, we'll be able to put everything, make it look more realistic. All that will be covered in flowers and stuff. You'll be see it. It'll be corroded and all that stuff. There'll be vine skimming over top of it and stuff like that. So this is just the beginning of the build before we start putting in all the crazy stuff. Now let's start from somewhere. Let's see. Hey, oh, here, jeez. This is heavy duty Velcro. Really? So that I can move my stuff out here if I want to. That'd be nice. I'm referring to put a screen up here in the front, visual screen in the front, that's what I want to do. So I can do some visual displays off of it. Yeah. Stay away from my stand. I see you already about to run, knock it over, Godzilla. Godzilla. W Godzilla. Godzilla. You know Godzilla's like a cat? Yeah, Godzilla looks just like a cat. But they need to pick the person who designed Godzilla as a thing for cats. But Godzilla looks like a cat. Godzilla. Toxzilla. Alright, let me see. Toxzilla. Now we got the flowers are connecting quite nicely. There's our flowers. We still have to do more flower work. There's a lot more flower work to go. But it's getting there, people. It's getting there. No, I'm so freaking happy. Alright, let me see. Where do we go next? In this box again. We're preparing for box battle. Box battle! Tucker, you preparing for box battle? Box battle. Alright, where are you going at, buddy? You're going way over here. Oh, we didn't get a reach from over there. We can reach from there. I forgot these guys are much longer. So we're going to come here like so. I'm going to connect it right in there. Sorry about that. Put this in there. Nothing in there or not. I'm overstepping it. There we go. No, you're not the right one. Are you the right one? You're not the right one. You're the right one. Alright, perfect. That's already in. Whew, man, this is coming along quite nicely. I'm freaking loving it. Now this is all going to be covered in vines, so we can cover that up nicely. Now we got to run up some power to the hard drive, which is back there. Let me see, we need a SATA. There's a nice SATA. From here to here. And SATA. Well, that's Molex to SATA. This is Molex. That's my people's calling. More of my people's calling, but right now I'll get back to them. Right now I just need to want to work on this. Facebook page is growing up a bit. I am happy. I'm right now in my own world. This is what I'm talking about when I get my land and I can go out there and just build stuff, man. It'll be Minecraft all day long for me. Just build stuff all day long. I can see myself in a pair of overalls, which I will wear every single day. My overalls. Of course I wash them, but I would get 2 pair of overalls. That's all I need. One for wash, and one when I'm wearing, I switch back and forth. That's all. That's all I need, man. My overalls, everything throw in, my beard and all that stuff throw in nice and shaggy, and just go out there and work on stuff. The Lord calls me home. Now we got SATA right here. Like see it right up over here. What I want to do, Lord. But I got the Lord's work to do. So I don't mind getting out there talking about Jesus, because so I learned how to build all this stuff. Everything came from God. He's responsible for all this. Give him the glory for everything. Jesus. Maybe I should have pulled the hard drive out and did this one first, right? I was not thinking. I was excited about installing it in. Let's see if it fits, if I can hit it from here. It'd be nice if I could. You have to reverse it. Alright, come on. Maybe I should have basically pulled you out. I should have pulled you out. Let's see. There we go. You're not that way, so it means you're the other way. You gotta go in there one way or another. Either this way or you're this way, one or the other. There you go. Now you're right. Alright, that fits perfect. Oops. I want to separate that. That fits perfectly. That fits perfectly right there. I'm gonna have to do something like this. I mean, it fits in there nicely, but I need to fit better than that. Definitely need to fit better than that. Long side. So let me see, what do I need here? Let's see. This right here, caution tag. So I'll fasten for that real nicely. I'm going to put a caution tab on that. Put a slice of tape on there with a friggin' little bolt going through it to say, hey, look, this is caution, don't touch it. You will get jacked up if you do. Oh, love this. When the plan comes together, right? And be like, why are you saying right? We don't agree with you. Oh, okay, someone's going to agree with me. You might not, people don't like me, might not agree with me, but someone's going to agree with me. Alright, let me see. This is Molex. So we have for the RGBs require, and then we have liquid cooling. This is not that one. That one actually has an override on that one. This one I can plug into here. So let me see what we got going on here with the RGBs. Let me see. There's the output. The output. Alright, that's the output. Oh, that's for frost. That's the frost. If it's frost, it's definitely here. Alright, so you're already attached over here. That's attached already into the fan system right here. So these are running all the RGBs. Alright. So this means what? Oh, this is all attached. We looked all this up. Okay. That's all hooked up. That's attached here. This is extra. That means all we need is the switch. That's what we're missing. The switch is missing. That's my next switch. Alright, let me see. Wait, that looks definitely wrong. Oh, but that's supposed to be upside down. I have no idea why that would be going in that direction. Like, wait a minute. It's not even right. That's the card. Installed. Very nicely. So there's our graphic card put in there. Alright, so now we need a switch to be able to make lights from A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Not, I can't find it. I do have an extra one. Where's the extra one at anyway? We got RGBs over here. Kill switch is kill switch. You're going to look at it for it. I figured exactly what you did with it. It should have been on top of the table. We pulled everything apart. It really should have been on top of the table. This is for the fan system. That's for the fan. So fans are going to run through Molex. Where's the switches for the RGB? Oh, wait. This is the switch for RGB. It's already connected in here. This has to run through SATA. So way off on that one. So we're going to reconnect it. Bring this through here. Through here. As a matter of fact, no, we don't need to put it through here. We can actually get rid of all this. Don't want to even look at any of this. Just bring all this back behind here. Let's put it all back behind here. Put it all back here. And all this. We're going to see any of these wires. Taking this draw back here. We'll figure out what we're going to put in there. We'll just check them all back there. They don't need to be steamed. Alright. We're going to bring you down here and make a conjunction box. Ball you up to some flowers or something. Let me see, what is it? Sad is right here. There we go. Connect you there, and then this right here is requiring a Molex setup. So the good thing about being able to have open cases allow you to be able to move your wires where you want them to go, where you want to hide things at, all that cool stuff. So get you back here. With all this, I'm going to run you to this unit over here. We'll get rid of this. And this one. Nope, that's not for you. Where are you at? You're supposed to be here, not there. Where's the cable? Where's the cable here? It's supposed to be a cable for this. For the fan system, it's supposed to have a separate cable. You see, this is right here. That's there. Oh, it's right in front of me. Dual. Where's that going to? It's not even here. That goes over here. Put it over here, and it's going to put you into this system here. Like that. I'm sure. Did you get this over? Is this over it? It's supposed to be behind it. I don't know how to table it. I don't want anything to be seen. We're going to go there. Alright. Now we have the second one. There's supposed to be another one right here somewhere. We've got two of these fan systems for it. I got to figure out where I put the other one. And my unit's dying on me. So let me get that taken care of too also. Alright, let me see. No battery banks. It's in the batteries. Battery system. Here. Where is the cord for my host? Here. This is all in the range cord, I tell you. Let's get some juice up to the phone. And we can bring the phone down a little bit. Or we can bring this back up a little bit. Put you over here. One of these days don't get myself a good laboratory. Next laboratory. Then you're going to build stuff in. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. Now let me see. We're missing a... Oh, right there. There's another transformer. Dare you! Man, kick me. Oh, they can? Yeah, really. Really, people, really. Now, later on, I'm going to have to paint me another fan, and I'm definitely going to have to stick it there, because we need the fan there, definitely. To jazz it up a little bit. Definitely need the fan there, definitely. I'm going to design another one and put it there. This is here right next to my hard drive system over there. So that's going to be for that over there, people. sometimes we run into these mistakes, but nothing bad about a mistake, because that means we get a chance to build it again, build it better this time. Get new ideas, like, oh, okay, look it better this time around. But I think it should be pretty good. Everything's locking together quite nicely. You know, everything's holding up. I know there's some people probably wishing that it all fall apart. God heard you, by the way. Don't do that. You don't get away with any thoughts when you're doing. I have to watch myself sometimes. I have to watch myself. I know if I was listening to you, like, oh, you hate bird people. See how beautiful this is? We didn't have to go out and buy a PC case. We built it from out of some regular sticks of wood. Now the next question is, what about sticks of wood off trees, like some heavy branches and stuff? You know how cool that would look with a build? I think that looks sick. So that's our next step. First we're going to finish the plumber PC over there with all the pipes and stuff. And then we're definitely going to do one out of just raw sticks. That's funny because my mom did that kind of work with them. She wrote for all plants and stuff. I said, now here I am doing it. Isn't that interesting, right? That is interesting and fantastic. God is blessing good. God is amazing. And every guy who sat there and said, why you gotta talk about God all the time? Why? Why? Every time you say something, talk about God, talk about God, talk about God, talk about God. Yeah, speak about the Lord all the time. Only so much Jesus. Always so much Jesus. Always so much Jesus. Gotta be in everything. Yeah, but the guy ain't gotta be in everything. So you need him. Then you want him to be in something, right? When you need him, you know, life and death situation or something, then you need God, right? That's the equivalent of somebody calling on you every time they want something. Doesn't that bug you to get on your nerves? Every time they want something from you, they contacting you, like, gee, with that birthday you had, she didn't even say happy birthday. Jesus says birthdays, Christmas. And two people say happy birthday, Jesus. And people are too into their own life at the end of the day. Alright? You want to say happy birthday to Jesus, right? You're in a situation only God can get you out of. Imagine if he sat there and said, hey, my birthday came up and you never said happy birthday. Thank goodness. He's merciful. And he sat there and said to me, hey, you're in that cell right now. Now you're calling on me, right? You're calling on me. You need my help, right? my help in calling on me, right? He's merciful. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. He's merciful. People leave the room when I talk about Jesus. They don't like it. They leave the room. They don't like it when I talk about Jesus. They don't like it. I'll sit there and say, well, I'm not about the devil. I'm not about him. And then you what's good? What you talking about? Absolutely. What about God? I ain't about the devil. That's what they'll say, right? The devil don't like when you talk about God. He can't stand it. He'll leave the room in a hot second. We can't stand it when you talk about God. We can't stand it. He hates it so much. When you talk about God, he hates it. Let me see. Working on you guys over here. Still working on this. I'm just going to check you guys over here. Depends on the behind me in the cable for the same. But no, we don't like it. I'm not talking about that. Be around it, or be bothered with it, or socialize with it, or whatever. Your best week. Acknowledge it. Life back. God did for me. People hate it. When you hear me talk about it, they hate it. It's a shame. It's a shame it is. It's a shame. Die on the cross. You can have a better life. It's a shame that people don't appreciate what God wants. And the people that do appreciate God, they love God, they appreciate what they do. They thank Him. I love seeing Christians praise and talk about God. I couldn't get through life without God. I don't have a life without God. I can't see my world without God. I have nothing without God. We talk about Jesus all the time. Jesus is. I love it. That man that sits out there every day. I'm going to get him some good boots this winter. Thanksgiving, I'm walking them up and bringing them a dinner from my sisters. And when everything works out, and I get it to the point where I can start hiring people, I'm giving them a job in a place. I would rather somebody have a place before I have a place, because God will always provide for me. I want to make sure they have some place to go. He's a true devoted Christian. Sits out there with those signs, cleans up the sidewalk. You know, since he's been out there, a lot of trouble stopped on that little block over there. A lot of trouble stopped on that block. He is working for the cause of Jesus. Devoted. Don't care what people say about his clothes. Don't care. He ain't here for that. He's here to serve God. Woo! You need to stay away from that. That's my cable over there. It'll be over there. Let's see what we get. I'm trying to remember if we got everything hooked up. Let's run to there. Look at there. Let's run to confirm. Is water cooler running? Water cooler is running, right? I keep thinking this one's way different than the other one. The other one's different. Why is it different? In junction box. Junction box, they run through power. Oh yeah, junction box. Oh, that runs up the motherboard. And this one runs directly up the motherboard. The other one doesn't run up the motherboard. That one runs separate from the motherboard. I need to bring these up over here, but I got a electrical plumb here somewhere. do have a zip tie. That's zip tie here. I rather prefer twisters than zip ties because at least with twisters I can get access to something if I need to. I'll just put this up for the time. It's that type of time doing it. But I don't really get access if I have to, if I can move it. Alright, let's see what you bring back. So they're going to put you back in your case, right? We got you in a whole new case, a whole new design, flowers. Also adding some more flowers too, so you're good to go, fill you out real nicely. Yeah. So let's see. Wait, do we plug in? I think that would help. Plug it in, right? Stationary here, I might as well plug in something that's going to be permanent. But I don't want to try to come over there. See if we can fingers too. There's some fingers in there. Let's see. disconnected, we broke everything right out. This motherboard is tricky, man. It's a nice motherboard. It works very fine. It's just temperamental. I can swap it out and change it. Easy to get access, put it all back together again. Not a problem. But I'm looking for another motherboard. It worked. I got a friend of mine, he's an IT tech, like he's into some crazy builds, right? And he was like, dude, just when you plug it in, make sure you pull out the power supply, the 24 pin and the 64 pin, it'll cut on every time. And I was like, he's no joke, this guy is interesting. Look at that. Man, he's a cool dude. That's why it pays to have these tech guys in your corner, man, because I don't know everything. I built some crazy stuff, but I still got people who help me with stuff, man. And he's one of those guys, man, he just knows how to get parts to sing. He's like a part whisperer. Literally, he's like a part whisperer. He said, just plug it, put it back in, it'll click. And I was like, ugh, it works, man. It works. Yes. Yes. Butterfly in the sky. I'm going to catch a Take a look. Is that a book? A reading rainbow. We're about to paint our butterflies soon. I can't do anything. My sister's like, dude, when you get this thing done, you gotta show pictures of it. That's on that. I will show pictures of it. Look. System is updating. I can have words saying, I've got your back, I've got your back, I've got your back. Got no clicking, it's nothing. What are you doing today, Lord? I've got your back. Alright, where's the old adapter for the screen? Where's that one back here? Man, I'm sitting up here. I still can't get over past that amazing blessing that the Lord gave to us today. Man, still can't get over that, man. God is good. God is good. No, I could understand if the customer had put the complaint in right away if he did that, and, because it didn't show up. But gee whiz, it got there in April and it's just now following it. That just shows right there that something's definitely wrong with that. Where in the world is the adapter? I wonder if the adapter's here it is. If he had basically. Why do you wait so long? Do it, Well, it makes no difference. You do know who you are. You have a lifetime ban from our company. You can never buy from us ever again. Ever. And if you're here in the United States, you still can't buy from us. You have a lifetime ban. I didn't appreciate that. And you gotta work hard to make all this stuff, man, you know? That's just very, very disrespectful to do something like that. It wasn't necessary. Definitely have to get a thumb drive for the thumb drive for it. What do you think, Yawning Tiger? Yawning Tiger. That's your name, Yawning Tiger? Wow. It's time. Your treats, Yawning Tiger. That's his code name, Yawning Tiger. Making it the most jacked up password you could ever think of that you can't even remember yourself. Like angry sock sandwich. It's not really a password, it's made up. Angry sock sandwich. We had to cover all these up in vines. All this is going to be weaved up in vines really nicely. And then we're going to do that in vines, weave it all down there. Here you're seeing those bridges that are shaped this way. And they got brick, and the center brick actually holds the entire bridge together. So if you were to knock out the bridge, it'd be the one in the center that would take the entire bridge down. It's a wedge system. I watched how they built bridges out of cobblestone back in the day. Find it fascinating. Fascinating. Find it all fascinating how to put together. Now wires on this side, how are we going to control that nightmare? Well, we're going to put a tube system where all that fits to a tube and rides all the way down here where it needs to go, and it's going to be all covered in flowers. Flowers, people, flowers. I love flowers. And here we go. God is good, ain't he? Bam! Jesus is amazing. Isn't Jesus amazing? Jesus is absolutely amazing. He is. He's amazing. That's why we love him. That's why we love him. What's in the day? You know what I mean? I know the devil sits up there and he basically watches and waits for us to fail. I know that. So he can get some kind of victory dance. You're not getting no victory dance on a Christian. Because God ain't going to allow it to happen. The devil's sitting up there telling me, look, I'm about to get this victory dance. And Jesus like, okay, you keep thinking about that. See how that works out for you. Good luck with all that. And the devil just sitting up there angry and mad at the end of the day tomorrow. It was supposed to happen this way. It didn't happen that way. Did it? You ain't getting no victory dance on me. So that's what happens when people serve the devil and you want to do the devil's act at the end of the day. You think you're going to get a victory dance on a Christian at the end of the day. The devil's sitting there thinking, I'm about to get that victory dance. You're like, no, you ain't getting that. That ain't not going to happen. Yep. So you don't get the victory dance and the devil don't get it either. Look at our case. Look at the case we got. This case is insane, man. This case is insane. Oh, got them lights spinning at the top. Oh shoot! I thought about something. I was like, I got you. Got me, Lord. I got you. You got me, Lord. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. You got me, Lord. I got you. So Jesus greeted those Christians at the end of the day. Lord, you got me. I got you. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I got your back. I got your back. Don't you worry about it. That's how it was. When I started hitting my account, I said, man, Lord, don't worry about it. I got your back. Now, I used to have this fear of bridges. I don't know where. It came out of nowhere. I had a fear of crossing over bridges. Guess what? Gone. I just crossed a bridge a day. Nothing. Walked over. Nobody's like, I got you. I got your back. You got my back, Lord. So I got you. Walk across the bridge. Bam, right across the bridge. Now look at this. Never went to school for this. None of this would all come from God. Tell me Jesus ain't amazing. That's what I was trying to explain to the guy who called himself PC something. I'm not calling you king, because only one king, and that's Jesus and God. But, look people. Bam! I'm loving it. We two different classes, man. You build. That's it, you build. I'm the modder at the end of the day. We construct whatever we want at the end of the day. We modify parts, build our own cases, whatever we want. We have this whole world of designing whatever the freak we want. That's what I love about it. I can buy your parts, easy to get. I can get your parts. There's nothing about it. I can overclock my machines. I can do all that stuff at the end of the day. But I mod. Which means my world is completely different from yours. So you're going out and buying the case, we build ours. We're not happy with the color of our motherboard, our graphic cards, and right here. Okay. And our whatchamacallit, our power supply, you change it, alter all that. It will. That's what happens. That's what we have. We have that ability. And I like to watch other modders. There's modders that are far more advanced than I am. Do I sit there and hate on their stuff? No, I go in there and go, wow, this is freaking amazing. I'll learn from them. A learning experience, we learn from each other. Now, somebody will see this build that I put over here, and they're like, he built the PC building those old pieces of wood? I'm going to do something like that too. There you go. We learn from each other. Except for, in his world, he likes to tear people down. I'm going to put a screen right here. Boom, 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 boom. Matter we got a screen already for this. Yes, we do. We got the screen already. Let's see if it'll fit right here. It'll fit. So we can do some rainfall stuff on here. You have to get something that locks in a little better. That's basically about it. So it clamps in better. So I want to put some kind of clamp system in so it locks from top to bottom so it just fits inside of it. That's what I have to do right there. Now, am I putting anybody down that builds that? No, you build at the end of the day. That's freaking cool at the end of the day. But, you know what I mean? You got people at the end of the day that respect other people. You got people at the end of the day that guy who attracted another guy, which you don't want to play with this guy. He's a very high level, entry level. Let me just put it that way. This guy could be the Death Star, but he attracted him because he didn't like the way he was carrying on and acting up. He's a good friend of mine. He goes, forget this jerk right there. There's some guy I'm talking about days. And man, he got a problem, I give him a problem. That's when you attract at the end of the day. He's a high level, entry level. I'm not gonna say what he does, I would just speak what he's involved in and who he's actually a part of and what clan, yeah, you basically pack up and leave. You gotta treat everybody with respect. I came here acting nasty toward me at the end of the day. I don't even know you, man. You come here talking about my cardboard bills, how they trash, the garbage, this, that, and the other. Just being nasty about it. Showing up your bill like I got better than you. Please, buddy. No, you're not. You don't even. You don't enter my world. You're not even in my atmosphere. To tell you honestly, we're two different classes. You buy and you put stuff together, and I look at your stuff like I can modify that 6 ways from Sunday. I'm a modder, different class. And I definitely wouldn't be doing a 20 inches at the end of the day. You see that screen on that floor sitting over there? That is an 8 foot long, 8 feet long by 5 feet high. That's the screen I'm building for this setup right here, the game off of it. And it's gamer technology on it. See, the gamer technology is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. Then I got the steampunk PC we're building next. After we finish this one over here. Now see how these PCs are designed? They're easy, they don't take up any room. Like you can literally put them side by side to each other. And you can put where you want to put your parts at the end of the day. You want to put it here, you put it there. I like these sticks better. They're cheaper too. It's like 30 pieces. Now he may, if he stopped acting like a fool all the time and want to act foolishness, get an idea and do something cool at the end of the day. I would come in here and chat and say, hey, that's pretty cool. Even though you were disrespectful and nasty mean to me, I would still come in and say, hey, that's a very nice setup. Because, you know, I'm an adult, not a child. All right. Yeah, because I ain't got no problem with saying somebody has a nice setup. Why in the world would I be bothered and intimidated by that? Well, this motherboard gets secured in here. I don't think I got to secure this anymore. Don't even think about it. Why do you do strange stuff like that? You're literally about to lick an outlet. Go ahead. You're cashing all 9 lives real quick, real fast. Drink that water, lick that outlet, and see what happens at the end of the day. You will find yourself sitting someplace you don't want to be at. What is wrong with you sometimes? I really seriously think about it. What is wrong with you? How do you even think about that? I'm sitting there watching you stare at the outlet. What do you stare at the outlet for? Nut job. Nut job. What are you doing? You're staring at the outlet. You go ahead. You'll find out. I'm cashing on 9 of your lives. Yeah. I'm doing something strange. Oh. Block the outlet. Yeah, 5-year-old kid. I block the outlet. Stop. There's the licking outlet. He's licking projectors at one point. Stop licking the projectors. It's weird. Look at the projectors. Why do you lick the projectors? It's right here. Where you got that for? Apparently my cat has a thing for licking outlets. Okie dokie. Man, we have one mess everywhere, but I freaking love it. That's where it's best when it's a mess. Now what I think about his building, he had a nice building there. He did. From what I saw from the video, but he didn't really show off the PC and none of stuff like that. But I really don't care about it. It's none of my business. I don't care. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. After a while, crocodile. So the switches we have to control the lights. I'm going to basically put them in a remote control system, so I can basically go in and control it from there. And then we're going to run, after we get that greenhouse and the daylights out of this thing at the end of the day, we're going to basically, a greenhouse, what do you want to call it, we're going to red LED lights all through this thing. So they're blue lights, all this is going to glow in the dark like crazy. So it's going to be a pretty cool setup, people. I'm lying, I'm dying. Anyway, it's going to be a cool setup. Come and play, everything's a-okay. Bum, bum, do. If I trip over you, I'm jacking you. Oh, you want this box? Are you in your box? It's a battle box, people. The battle box. You know anything about the battle box? You don't know about the battle box. He's in the box about to prepare for battle. Taco, you about to prepare for battle. I should make that thing look like a tank. The battle box. Get the lights here. We got to put another fan here over on this side. I'm going to put a fan here. I got an RGB. So I got an outlet. Because RGBs are right there. The conductors for the RGBs. So we're just going to put a fan here for RGB. Do we have one? Bam! We have fans for days, people. Fans for days. We're going to the battle box of parts, things we need to build and design our master builds. That's what we put together, people. That's what we design. What do we have here? Separate. All right, join your place. We have to frost this up. We have to make it like the rest of the room. You just see him jump out of there? There you go. Pretty cool, isn't it? Basically, we got to basically look kind of rusty, so we have to do the rusty paint job for this one. But we're going to stick this one right back there. Oh, it's got cool air blowing back here. It's going to hit the back of that motherboard, which we don't need it anyway. It's still going to look extra frosty. Look at the paint job. You know what I like about this? The original paint job underneath this was blue. So when we basically started bending the pipes, it started to crack and push you, gave it a nice corroded look to it. This is our custom paint job we did right here using tissue paper. Tissue paper. When we're done, people, when we're done, it's going to look absolutely beastly. Beastly, people. Beastly. Having a ball with this. It's the best birthday ever. Bear and beats. Beats and bears. Remember that over in the office? I didn't understand why I kept doing it. Beats and bears. Alright, let me see. That's looking cool, so I like that. He's back here throwing his toys around. He's funny. We got 509. Oh. Finish the rest of this up. This is all done. So that's finished and done. After that, definitely going to put the section on the floor. So that basically is much better. And we got the robot to put in there, and then the butterflies. Get a magic carpet ride. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Ugh, yeah. Look at that butterfly, people. Oh yeah. Butterfly, people. Butterfly. Oh yeah. You not feel the butterfly? You not know the butterfly? Who eats the butterfly? That sounds so fun, people. That's about what I do. Come on, come on. Grow up, please. This is too short for nonsense. It really is. Look at that beautiful. Look at it. Look. The butterfly there. We're going to put this in here. So basically, I want it over top my nickel coils, over top of that. Make this glow in the dark. This will be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, sky's the limit. Yeah. And my cat, you see him going back there going crazy because he's feeding off my energy right now. My adrenaline, he feeds off of it. That's why he's going crazy. Is that right, Taco? Sky's the limit. Oh, yeah. Acting up. Being a Taco Bear. Can't help it. He was born to be a Taco Bear, and therefore he should be a Taco Bear. And they're right, Taco. Isn't that right? Definitely going to do some twist ties and nail this down nicely. And then we'll just glue it in and just build this body around it. You know, when he goes by, he makes it go, come there. When he goes by, he does it all the time. It's fun, he's on the way. You hear it. Taco. Put that glue here for the time being to keep it in place. Just need to put it there for the time being. It can move anywhere. That can be there just a dab. Just leave it there. Like a little rock, rock. Oh, got a cord on you, man. Get up. On the friendly shores, the boat. You know how many stars they had on the Love Boat? A lot of them passed away. They did. A lot of those stars passed away, but they had a lot of stars on the Love Boat. Nice to go back when everybody was still alive. Give me some of that cord, man. Stuff in there, man. Some of that cord. This will keep it there for the time being. And two, we don't move nowhere. It's going to stay right there because there's no place to put it right now. That's where it's going to stay at. Yep, siree, people. Yes, siree. Let me move this fan out of the way too. Look at you, buddy. You're watching the box. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? As for the customer's order, got you taken care of. And as for upgrading, you gotta upgrade. There ain't no problem. Ain't nothing but chicken wing. This guy, he said it funny. I was in the store. There's the older guy, older than me. He was like, ain't nothing but a chicken wing. I'll give you some grease. I slide your piece. I was crying. I never heard that one before. So give me a piece. I slide your grease. I slide your piece. I was like, that's funny. That's a good one. I'm taking that one. I'm taking it. To me, some of the coolest people, I swear. Some of the coolest people now in town. $30. Look at that $30. How dare you walk around that $30? $30. That one has $30. You can't help it. His butt is $30. He does not know why. He thinks about something. He does not know why his butt is $30. Going, that's going, has $3. $3. The right top, what I do? How dare you? How dare you talk about my camera about my $30? It's my butt, it's $30, so watch who cares. But all I did was mention that you had $30. What's wrong with that? Your butt, it's $30. Don't you worry that your butt, it's $30. How you run, it makes you scurry. Long and shaggy. Yes, you're furry. My Furry Butt by Taco Denario Roberto Rodriguez. Bird. My Furry Butt. Here, reconnection. Bam, back. Yeah, here, reconnection. Bam, back. Yeah, he's talking about his furry butt. He was in mid-poetry before the internet went crazy, and therefore he could not finish talking about the poetry about his furry bum-bum. Intimate poetry, right? Taco intimate poetry about your furry bum-bum. And we had to clean up this whole mess in here, because, yeah, we got a mess in here going on right now. It just has to be cleaned up. Stuff I gotta do. I walk in the rain and snow and there's no place to go and you feel like party, thank God I ain't gotta go through that nonsense anymore. Sorry people, for those people that are in love. But just what? I like my life the way it is. I do, but I get to build cool stuff, man. I love it. And I met this female the other day that she is basically an engineer. She builds crazy stuff. Yeah, so it'd be good to learn how to do some crazy stuff and build. And in Malaysia, no. Oh, heck no. Motion? No, I ain't trying to go down that road. Don't need them. I'm good. I like my freedom. But I was doing a phone call from somebody about, I don't want to talk about stuff. I want to do stuff. But she has plans to build a Gundam, and yes, we should build our Gundam to take over the world. But first, I'm going to go to the park and start feeding on squirrels again. There's a ton of squirrels up there because I want to start my squirrel army again. We can take over the world, people. We're going to take over the world with squirrels. How many different species of squirrels are on the planet? It's a lot. But anyway, yeah, she builds. And she's into computers and welding. Computers and welding. Isn't that freaking insane? Computers and welding. That's insane, right? That's what she's into. Damn it. Really, Ken? Why are you so clumsy today? Get it together. Alright, we got this extra wood. We're going to do something with this stuff right here. So we definitely got it. I want to add some more layers to that. But then we bought a vacuum cleaner.
Now we can clean up this mess over here, because man, we got a mess over here. And the cool thing about it is we got no clicking going on. So sometimes we get clicking that triggers off because we get stuff caught up in the fans. Are they running by any chance? We'll make sure things are freaking running. Because I'm hearing no clicking, so making sure my... Oh yeah, they're both running. Okay, cool. I want to make sure those are definitely running. You know, the fans are like, oh. Well, that's interesting. You know, I had this whole thing that kept popping up in my face. I'm activate Windows, activate Windows. It was activated when something happened, just didn't activate. And for some reason, when the update went through, it activated my Windows. There you go, Robs. God just keep on blessing. I think my foot, but let me get some message. Where's the couple glue stick? Yep, so this is how I decided to spend my birthday party. My birthday. Then today, building stuff. But I'm telling you, this has been the best one ever. When I cleared my account, blessing. Other channels blowing up, oh, blessing. Thank you, Jesus. You know, God's been helping us out, getting things done. And all that my enemies have plotted to try to destroy me, I'm failing. Great. God's taking care of us. Imagine you being accused of something you didn't do. Imagine that. Because somebody was jealous of you. Imagine that. And it's funny, so Jesus went through the same thing. Yeah, I told you about the Jesus was killed. He had to be sacrificed anyway for our sin. No, this is for the history. No, this is for the history. Whatchamacallit, that goes in there. You can reset the signal, not a problem. But anyway, yeah. I'm jealous over Jesus because they couldn't understand how in the world does he know so much knowledge. But they realized they were having a conversation with God. I think that whole entire situation would have changed abruptly, right? But, you know, it wasn't meant for them to know. No one was supposed to know. Only people knew that basically were disciples. And Mary, of course, knew. And Joseph knew, but the rest nobody could know who he was. But they didn't like him. You know, because, you know, they were doing a lot of thieving back then. You know, the churches were stealing, and they were in there having these sacrificial lambs. So I'm like, hey, if you know, you pay for this one, you're guaranteed to get saved, which some people do today. You pay for this one, you're guaranteed to get saved. You know, putting words in God's mouth at the end of the day. Don't you hate that when people put words in your mouth and you never said that to begin with? Same thing, right? So anyway, yeah, they're making all these false statements about God and, you know, turning God's church into a den of thieves, which Jesus did not like. And all these fake people, prophets, walking around telling they can heal people and have fake healings and all this stuff. And I'm getting tired of it. And that's interesting. God could have destroyed us then. He got rid of us. And you don't need us. He could have started a whole nation of people that would serve him without basically committing any sin, messing up, and causing all the trouble we know now. Alright, get away from that. Even the first time, that's why you guys don't have the 9 lives theory. Anyway, burn yourself with the hot gun, the hot gun. Anyway, he could have got rid of us, but he didn't. Yeah, you gotta love somebody enough to basically sacrifice your own son for people that you know at the end of the day, well, some people won't even accept them. You could have just destroyed us. When you think about the end of the day, God's not merciful. When you think about that particular era, God's watching all that destruction what man is causing. He could have got rid of us right down the spot. He didn't do it. I wouldn't be here, you wouldn't be here, none of us would be here. We wouldn't exist. Could have did it right there and then. So how much love do you have for someone to turn around and give your son over for a sacrifice, knowing that some of these people are not even going to accept what he did? Isn't that interesting? I find that fascinating about God. When Jesus comes down, he's 30 years old. Well, he grew to be 30 years old. He was 30 years old at the time, and he had no gray hair, none of that whatsoever. And the Pharisees had a lot of gray hair. Gray hair was actually considered to be not something to be frowned upon. It was actually considered to be a man's great wisdom. It's a crown at the end of the day. I'm looking at him like he's only 30 years old. He doesn't have any gray hair. How in the world does he know all this stuff? Like, where did he get his doctrine from? Where did he go to school from? Who taught him all this? And they became jealous because the people basically flung to Jesus and didn't cling to them. They got upset about that because, they had people believing them and worshiping them and praising them like they were gods at the end of the day, things they should not have been doing, So, yeah, they got mad at Jesus, and they tried everything. They tried to make him trip over his own words and try to make him, seem like he was a false prophet, and they hated him. They didn't like him. They did everything they possibly could to try to get rid of him. And when all else failed, they figured, well, let's murder him. But the thing about it is Jesus had to die anyway, because if it weren't for Jesus passing away and dying at the end of the day, these people who tried to murder him couldn't get saved. You imagine how amazing God is. He's sitting there like, these people are trying to kill my son at the end of the day. Okay, that's it. Come back up here. Earth is gone. Man, you wouldn't be here. All you haters, trolls, and people at the end of the day, you wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. Nobody would be here. Earth wouldn't exist. You wouldn't be no memory of anything. It wouldn't exist. The reason why we're here, because God allows us to be here. But, yep, all out of jealousy. All out of jealousy. And then on top of that, why Jesus is going through all that, Satan's messing with him. Satan's telling him at the end of the day, hey, you call yourself the Son of God, really? You think you're really the Son of God? Do me a favor, jump off the side of this cliff. Now, if Jesus basically said, you know what, I'll show you, I'll jump off the cliff, because he knew basically the angels were not going to let you fall and die. At the end of the day, they were basically going to save you. So come on, jump. And he said, do not tempt the Lord your God. Yep. Fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. That's amazing right there. Yep. Incredible. Yes, sirree. All that so we can get saved. All that we can find Jesus. All that we got everlasting love. There's life and love, all that on top. Everlasting life, put it that way. But Jesus has to love us. God loves us. On that level to do all that for us. We are not even worthy of it. None of us are worthy of heaven. None of us at all. You got people walk on this earth who think that because they do this and do that, they're worthy. You're all worthy of death. All of us. Your cursed body says it all. Nobody better than anybody else. Christian thinks he's better than a sinner at the end of the day because he's a Christian, and you're not a Christian. You're not. At all, period. No one's better than anybody. The only thing you have is you have a passage. Now, yes, you have everlasting life. You have the ability to be able to see Christ and, to have the everlasting life. Yeah, happiness, joy, all the good things of life. You have that coming to you. But you're not better than somebody else if you're a Christian. There are some people like that in the church that stick their nose up at people at the end of the day because they think they're better than them at the end of the day. I've seen them. Be in church one minute, outside cursing the next. It's carrying on and acting up. Yeah, I've seen it. Think they better. Because somebody may come there dressed, they might not have any money at the end of the day, wear what they can, but they come there to praise Jesus. When you come to the church to show off your gear, your clothing, you are not a Christian at the end of the day. You come into God's house acting with pride. That's what the devil had. The devil had pride. It's a very deadly sin. You want to come in and think you're better than everybody else because, you're dressed up and you got better clothes and shoes and whatever. Yeah, good luck on that one at the end of the day. Really good luck on that one because, again, God is not happy with you at all whatsoever. There's no way in the world God is happy with you. And they take nothing from it. When Jesus came here, did he come here dressed in the finest clothes? Did he come here with chariots of gold and the finest horses? Was he in a palace by any chance? Yeah, none of that, right? These preachers out here and these expensive mansions and stuff. Jesus was born in a stable with animals. Which, how the heck are you in a mansion? Yeah. Sell their soul for the money on this earth at the end of the day that they can't even take with them. Not even worth it. I don't know how people get caught up in that. I'm serving God. I'd be terrified to steal from him. You crazy? You lost your marbles at the end of the day. You're stealing from God? You crazy? You know who steals from God? You must have lost your mind at the end of the day trying to think that you're going to basically get away with that. how would you hide this from God? How would you steal it from God? How would you hide this? How? If he knows what you're going to do before you're going to do it, how does that even work? But people do it. The devil twists their minds up so badly that they literally believe that God doesn't see them. You see you, all right? Well, he needs to give back every red cent that he stole from these people. Give all that money back, give it back. Not yours. And give it back and start donating your money to charity or something to the church to help people out. If you got a debt you got to pay back. You stole from God. If God is forgiving God, oh, okay. If you want to forgive, no, I'll be here having this conversation with you right now. If it wasn't a forgiving God, I wouldn't be here having this conversation. I've been gone, long gone, a long time ago. I would have been gone. He was a forgiving, merciful God. And you gotta stop dropping the mouse. This is why we need to get a wireless mouse. We need to get a wireless mouse. That's driving me crazy. If he wasn't forgiving, we wouldn't be here right now. None of us would be here. And all those meteors flying around in outer space, massive earthquakes we can easily have. We can easily have an earthquake that destroy the world. No problem with that. Those. And that whole thing about Mother Nature, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Man made up that dumb thing, Mother Nature. There's no Mother Nature. It's God. All of it's God in there. Who started some Mother Nature nonsense? Had to be an atheist who started that one. There is no Mother Nature, it's God. You'll figure that out when you get there. When your time comes, because we all got to go, none of us are going to be staying here permanently. You'll figure it out when you meet God, but by then, it'll be too late. Well, I hope you didn't find him before it's too late. Can you imagine being an atheist and you don't believe in God? God forbid you pass off the earth. It's your time and you pass off the earth and you wake up in the next life and you go, oh man, it's real. That means all the things you were told about being wrong on that side of the fence, it's real. You do not want to be wrong on that one. You got people that are hardened criminals to be in jail, they're on death row, they're about to die. They will call in a priest. They don't know what's waiting for them on this side. They don't want to find out. They do not want to find out. What are we doing with this? I'm putting it right there. The vacuum cleaner. It's vacuums. Oh, nice. Yeah, I trashed it again. More stuff. Oh, there's a flower. Oh, flower, come back here, flower. 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 I think I did last week for my birthday. I'm not sure I did. Most likely it probably worked. But it's not worked to me. Test that on the screen. We got extra fine brushes to paint the tin man because we needed them to paint them. That's very important to get those extra fine brushes in. I think tomorrow I'm going to punch the small little screws in and then drop those in. So we'll have those finished and done. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm still amazed. I'm happy about that. Our Lord came in and basically cleared that account like that. It told me a week. A week. Nope, not even a week. PayPal put the money in our account. They didn't take it from him. They put the money back and put the money in their account. Yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Where's the bag? The bag that we had for these? Yeah, I think the wooden one, but the other one we have over there, the freezer boy, we definitely have to do that from a pipe system. Definitely got to go pipes. The PVC small pipe system, the pipes are about 1 inch high. This is a small thin pipe system. We're definitely doing that instead, because that would definitely look cool with a case with that iced up with pipes. Some of them we're going to cut out so they have like a see-through peekable window, and we're going to have a chaser system running through, like there's liquid running through the pipes. We have to do a Mario Brothers thing. We have to do like an ice level on Mario Brothers. Ice and fire. That'd be pretty sick if we do that. We have to do that. Ooh, we're sending it to a Nintendo. See how they like it. Oh, I seen someone do a Nintendo PC. It was pretty hot too. They had the bullet look like it was flying in midair. Like, I don't know how they did it, but it was pretty cool. It was actually flying. We have to do a Nintendo. Let's do a Nintendo ice level. And we gotta paint the ice job on the PC over there. It needs to be done desperately, so we can modify the power supply so you can see it at all sides. Okay, let me see here. What am I doing here? I need to bring everything over here. My keyboard. This keyboard can't go because the keyboard's not wireless. Soon we'll have a wireless in here. This is all the dark kit. After that, Tin Man, you can come over here. We're going to have the roof up with a paint job one for you. Let me see, what are you over here? Brushes, what are you? That's you. A little mini Nerf gun for other shenanigans and other shenanigans. Let me see. Glue gun. We need you. I definitely know I'm done for you for right now. We have to get some more plants tomorrow. So we're going to pick up some more plants tomorrow. And we're going to have to do a nice finish the rest of the paint job. These flowers and stuff. But we do need more flowers. That's about one for that. Alright, let's see. Let's get you over here. Your junk, you can go over there. Go to you. Your paperwork, you go over here. I don't know what you're going on. Oh, the tracking information. I really don't know. Tracking information with you anymore. Sure. Back up. Where are you going to? You're going to this. Okay. Get you up here. Sure you're now. And where are you going to? You're going go back on the floor. You got all that. What are you going to? Fourth location. You can go over here. You can go over there. All that later on. Still building. And running up here. And this is the bottom. This is where the screens. Yeah. This is the order. We bust it down. All right, what we got left underneath here? Gotta be clean.
Away. You stand right there, please. Thank you. Let me just avalanche to get this going. This is real.
All right, we're going over here. Try and keep it organizing.
Keep it clean in here.
I hate a mess, I really do. What's he doing? Where are you at? I'm hearing you make weird noises. You coughing up her and all. What are you doing? Is that just me straightening it something? It's time to make the weirdest noise ever. Alright, that's all cleaned up. Thank you, Jesus. I'm glad I have that done and cleaned up. I still gotta wipe down the desk. This has to be cleaned up. Pretty soon we'll be installing our panels for our desk to get all that done. Oh, man. This extension cord going to nothing. My charger is supposed to be on that end of it. Charge that, put it over here. Battery pack needs to be charged. Let's see. Charge that. Clean up a little better now. I'm getting a little happier. Okay. This is for the mic for the. Here's that over there. Turned up. Yeah. Going in the trash. This is my juice. Going in the trash. Stuff's left over. Now, screws, that later. All right, good for it. I'm really happy with this. When I first started off, I was like, ah, snap, because freaking, I thought the whatchamacallits were much bigger than that. I really thought they were much bigger. I thought they were much wider than that. I'm like, well, okay. I looked at it, I was like, it's a work. Because, you know, these are thinner. They're much thinner, and I can probably do more with them, so it did work out. And then the motherboard, installing the mother, I was like, I went to the motherboard. I said, we just had the motherboard just hanging up there somewhere, so it also worked too. Almost out. Question. Oh, this get caught up in this. Sheesh. Wait a minute.
What's going to this? What's going to this?
Alright, so what's the power quick for that?
Stuff up, man. You're chill with this dude. Dude, this freaking banana, man. The freaking chargers. Gotta stop. I think they're decent charge, man. Cheap. You gotta chill, man. You gotta leave the charger alone, please. Everyone with this hate to be after my charger. Gotta stop, man. You have to fill me a case, put my stuff in a case. I knew he was running around doing something. He was running back and forth. And I can see his toys over there. His toys over there, right there, my charger's at. Damn, there's nothing my charger up, man. Leave it alone.
I have to start popping you for this, man. I'm going to start popping you for being over there.
You gotta leave my charger though. I can't get a charge in, man.
Yeah, I got up. Came in. I was going to look at my phone. I just grabbed my phone and threw it in my bag and came over. Oh, look at that. I'm at 10%. Like, what the freak? Hey, this joker's chewing on my freaking cables. You changed, man. I need this phone today. I need it badly. I have work to do. You do know that's where your food comes from, right? You didn't jack up the phone, man. Jacking up the phone. All these screws I buy, and he's just obsessed with that freaking phone cord. I have to build me some kind of box unit to put it in. He can't get access to it. This is why you gotta have a rotary tool. God, rotary tool switch. Especially if you're doing modifications, you gotta have this one. This one's handy. Handy dandy. Dandy handy. I don't even use this part. Like, where we got this part? Do you have these things? I had a real nice one. I got it. This was a better one I had. But my other one got stolen. I had someone help me move, and they decided to take some stuff. So they took my all my tools that I got. And I'm going to replace them. Lord bless me to get a better tool set. Better one, much better than the one I had. Yep. Alright, I paid them too. They still took my stuff. But we got to deal with God on that one. There's nobody when I move my stuff. I move it myself. That's it. Sometimes you might not be getting all your boxes. Unpack stuff. I'm like, what the frick? Where's my stuff at? Oh, it's stayed on a truck somewhere now. I'd love to do myself. That's what I'm trying to do. Have less and less stuff. I envy people who have their whole life on their back. Man, I would love to have that. Friends who want to help you move. Every day when you be buying the furniture, you'd be like, really, you buying that?
Well, just let you know, it's time to move. Don't call me. That thing looks like it weighs a ton. You're taking my back out. I got work the next day. Can't be all iced up because I helped you move some freaking ottoman that weighs like 9,000 pounds. Good luck with that one, Jack. You got a lot of heavy furniture up in here. I feel sorry for the person that moved this, and it won't be me. I'm sorry. Your friends are not that close. When you get done moving, you look at them like, what percent should I buy this? This thing weighs more than my car. Yeah. Cherry oak, yeah, heavy Indian oak and cherry oak is very heavy. Not like the wood you buy today is a mixture of plastic. That stuff is easy. You can carry that out with no problem. But that really, really good wood, oh, good luck with that one. I ain't got no problem with helping people move. I got your back. But your furniture look insane. I'm gonna pay somebody to move that. Ain't jacking my back with furniture. Oh God, man! I remember, man. We had 2 china cabinets. This is why when you move into a house and you find furniture there, like, why did they take this? There's a reason why, because they didn't want to carry that freaking thing. And you'll leave it there too. That piece of furniture will stay there for everybody who moves in there, because God forbid no one wants to move it, you leave it there. There's no way anywhere you're moving at. Nobody wants this, it's left this furniture for nothing. And you get it, you're like, I ain't taking that with me, you gotta be kidding me. I ain't killing myself, and leave it for the next person. It just stays there. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time. Especially when you got grandmothers who got that really old vintage furniture. And if we're in the age of technology, wouldn't it be nice if we had like some kind of gravitation system where we could just aim it at something, just lift it up and take away? Oh, I forgot what the machines do. I didn't even think about that part. You know, the machines, the Atlas they built. I ain't gotta have some purpose for those machines. So, hey, you already know how technology works. Downside, upside of technology. That's how it works. But can you imagine the Atlas moving stuff? I mean, yeah, that definitely would put somebody out of business. It definitely would. But on the bright side, at the end of the day, I mean, you could hire one to move out your stuff, and that thing could lift the refrigerator and carry it on his shoulder. So, you know. And on top of that, it would know precise precisions how to pack things the right way because it's programmed and analyze stuff and all that stuff. So that'd be pretty cool at the end of the day. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think it would put movers out of business because there'd be a lot of people, some people would be against it. Some people wouldn't want a machine in their house. You have people that are like that on machines in their house. Some people don't even have a computer in their homes. There are people who don't have Facebook accounts and YouTube accounts and none of that. There's some people that don't even know you bother with social media. Not even bother with it all, period. I got a brother like that. He don't touch social media whatsoever. He won't be bothered with it all whatsoever. But yeah, he'll scan his face into a phone and put his fingerprints in. I'll be looking at him like, nah, man, you can't trust social media. You never know what people watch you, whatever. Yeah, you know, you scan your entire face into a phone at the end of the day, and yeah, there you go. So cell phone companies sell your data off to other companies. That means the face recognition software that scans your bone structure is a part of that data system that got sold off to other companies, including your fingerprints. That's one of these fingerprints. I told you I like this game. I like games where you get to destroy stuff, like demolition games. And I mean, it's a cool demolition game. I liked it. I wanted to get it, you know, but it wouldn't allow me to have it unless I scanned my fingerprints in. There was no basically other option. The only option was to scan your fingerprints, so I said, I went. So I put my fingerprints in. Bad enough, you got them all day. Got this whole thing called, you can take someone's face and stick it here or change this. Yeah. No, thank you. Oh shoot, the tree's running right. I can't get the screen.
Come on here.
No, it's that. No, thank you.
Don't you think stand up face?
Some people can see you. Yeah, no, I'm good.
This is how you protect your identity.
Yep, I give him somebody else my identity. No, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everything ever done for me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Where?
Very much.
What you talking? So you just didn't want to be that person. You just did not want to be. You just want to entangle yourself. Entangle it. I cover the line. That'll paint you up. Entanglement by Calvin Klein. I'm just dropping this in just for fun. It ain't permanent, it's just something I'm dropping in there. What the heck is going on? This channel, man, there's music in the back. I'm going to be watching some kind of crazy channel, whatever it is. I don't know what to tell them. There's this foxes who's watching. Fox and foxes and fox and fox. Just here for the time being. Just curious how much of this stuff I gotta blow up. All this stuff is gonna need to be done. I had to put lights through all this. This down here, yeah, definitely is gonna have to blow all this up with all the paint. Had to reset everything all over again. So I have to do all this so it blows up. Yeah, so we'll get the painting on this. So tomorrow, just gonna see how much of it we need to actually activate. This is gonna be a lot of it. But we got plenty of paint, so we're good. So we'll get started on that next. Oops, I'm sorry, I got the cable hooked up to this thing. That's in the back. We got something cool we're gonna put down there. All that's gonna light up down there. The whole entire thing's gonna light up. So what I'm going to do is to make sure we get this thing lit up pretty well. We are going to run the LED light system all through here. Here, like a box system. So all the light pushes in and the light over top is going to push the light over top of it. So that whole entire thing's going to light up. So it should go pretty well. And we'll have little blue spotlights in between here. So we're going to light up certain areas. We want to actually light up like that soldier in the back, which we have to make that thing glow in the dark. So we have to be able to go in the dark paint. Alright people, hope you enjoyed. I did enjoy. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my birthday. I'm going to pick myself up a tasty cake. Yeah, I want a tasty cake. That's all I want. I don't want anything special. Tasty cake, some ice cream, which I'm probably not going to eat all of. Sit back and watch some Love Boat, and then I'm going back to the home front, and I'm going to VR. I haven't been in my VR in about a month, so it's time for me to go back in. I'm going to the bottom of the ocean, people, and watch fish. That's what I'm going to do. Happy as can be, down there watching fish. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time. Over here, we're running nicely over here. Oh, I forgot what some of those plants, right? See.
So when we're done, these will be over there, over here, and then we'll have the giant screen done because we just went out and got there is the wood right there. That's a box. Got a nice Craftsman stapler gun right there. And to keep out of the way of Taco, because he's in here sniffing around in my bag, that is the fabric right there. That's the fabric we're going to be using with coating. That's a tablecloth that is 70 by 190 or something. That's something crazy. But anyway, it's spill resistant, water can't transfer through it, and that'll make it easier for me to be able to go in and paint over without the paint seeping through. So that'll come up nicely. Alright, hope you enjoyed. Let's see what's going on here real quick. And I gotta get my, oh, that's loading up. I gotta get my, what's going on back here in my jungle. And there's Chrome loading up. Everything's loading up over there. Neon jungle. Oh, got a lot of neon jungle going up in this dip. Got a lot in here. Which one we can choose from? I like this one right here. It's got a kind of cool design to it. And we gotta get a new keyboard and all that stuff set to desktop. Right here. Yeah. Nice neon jungle there. Neon jungle there. Pretty soon we'll be done. So all this is going to be covered up. You'll see bits and pieces of the wood pushing through here, here, and here. I think I'm going to make the whole rail. I'll make all this glow in the dark. That's what I'm going to do. And let's go over to, alright. So yeah, it did update everything. Wow. Told you, man, God, this has been a wonderful freaking birthday. Like I had this whole thing over here on this side that said activate Windows, and it just updated my entire system just now as I'm putting all this together. Man, I'm glad I put trust in God. Steam account. So it's all working out pretty fine. It's working out. And new sales coming on. Alright people, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time, for stopping by. Gotta go and God bless. Just get right here.